Hello, hello.
And welcome to the Hildebrand Law Firm topic for today.
I'm Kirsten Hildebrand.
And I'm Matt Kaplan.
And today we're going to talk about part 2 of who it is that you should be considering when putting them in the very important positions of agents for you. And last time we talked about agents that are in the positions of personal representative, trustee, and power of attorney for finances. Today, we're going to look at that other issue of power of attorney for healthcare, because that is a really interesting and separate category that in some ways has some uniquenesses to it.
This is going to be very exciting.
Yes, it will. And so maybe we should talk about how it is you became a Packer fan.
I'm not.
You're not?
No, I'm a Jets fan. I grew up in New York. Okay.
You just told me that Jets fans are terrible.
They are, and I'm one of them. And it takes one to know one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me why you're so terrible.
So I'll go back to why I'm a Jets fan. So
no, why you're so terrible?
Oh, why they're terrible? It's the traffic. They sit through a lot of traffic.
I see.
And
they get cranky.
Yeah, I mean, the New York area, it takes a specific breed of individual in order to survive there.
Yeah.
And so it's tough. The Jets fans, what I like about them is that they're the most pessimistic fans in the NFL.
Oh.
How do you think the Jets are going to do this season? 2-15 easily. They might win a handful of games.
Yeah.
Probably last in the division. I've been hearing that my whole life.
Is that right?
So the way I became a Jets fan though is back in the 60s, the Jets used to be the New York Titans. Okay, and then when they became the Jets, they joined the AFL. So back there it was the AFL and the NFL. So the American Football League, National Football League. This was before the Super Bowl era.
Right.
So in 62, they joined the AFL, and then they moved into Shea Stadium, where the Mets used to play. And so when they moved into Shea Stadium, the story goes, I don't know how true this is, but it's an old Jew telling a story, so it's probably not true. So the story goes, my great-grandfather, his attorney was, I'm just picturing a bald 5'5" guy who's a little overweight, who only eats corned beef and pastrami sandwiches.
Yes.
So his attorney goes to him and he goes, Shmuel, I want to talk to you about something. Sure. What is it? And my great grandpa was a very angry guy from Eastern Europe.
Yeah.
And so he's like, Shmuel, I want to talk to you about something. What is it? I have a client who just bought the New York Jets, and they just moved into Shea Stadium, and they're looking to sell tickets. So my great grandpa's attorney was also the attorney of Leon Hess, who owned the Jets for Hess Oil.
Yes.
So it's also Leon Hess's attorney, and so he's like, they're trying to sell tickets. Do you want to buy any tickets? And I was, well, how much are these tickets going to be? And he had the mouth of a sailor, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah.
But how much are these effing tickets going to be? For no reason.
Really?
And this was at 10 in the morning. It's no reason to curse. How much are these effing tickets going to be? Well, for a box seat, 4 seats on the 50-yard line, it's going to be about $100 for the whole season. And he throws his newspaper on the ground. Where the F am I going to get $100 for to watch effing football?
Oh, my word.
And he goes, Shmuel, try it out. You'll love it. It's wonderful. And so he bit the bullet and he bought the tickets for $100 in the 60s. And my family had season tickets ever since.
Oh, wow. Now, did they always pay $100 every season?
No. What was really neat is that when the Jets and Giants opened up their new stadium, MetLife, which is going to host the FIFA World Cup this year, right? Soon.
Next year.
When they opened up the new stadium, they've found a new grift, and they said, okay, how about instead of just selling tickets to people, let's sell them a private seat license. So they have to buy a license for the ability to buy the tickets.
No way.
The private seat license for where we were sitting was $50,000 a seat.
I bet it was.
It's like a Ferrari.
It's insane. It was insane. And so
Except
we moved.
It's an experience.
Yeah, but a crappy experience because the Jets always freaking lose.
Because the Jets fans don't believe in them.
No, nor should they.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't heard about the Jets at any point in time as much as I have just now.
Right.
So
Well, the thing about the Jets is that if you're good, you're on the front page of every paper. You're on every talk show. New York is the biggest market in the world.
right.
And so you are everywhere if you're good. If you're bad, "You're an effing bum! Get off the field, you effing loser!"
Oh wow. Okay,
Literally,
so
like I've
harsh.
never seen fans boo their own players
Yeah.
more than at Jets games.
Oh
It
man.
is delightful.
That's really something.
Yeah, and everyone's an effing bum.
Oh my word.
So yeah, New York is just it's its
Well,
own world.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
that's the story of my
Well,
fandom.
I mean, I think it's interesting that the Packers fans are so well known throughout the country.
Mhm.
Like when we travel, I tell you almost every single time somebody's wearing a Packers outfit, hat, whatever, and my husband will be like, "Oh yeah, go Packers," and then they'll start talking. And the thing that I find is that they'll be like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm not from Wisconsin. I just love the Packers." I mean, really, we have so many fans all across the nation that have never lived in Wisconsin,
Mhm.
even.
Well, I mean, the Packers have had a good franchise for a long time,
Mhm.
and then you know, a lot of them, yeah. Well, they had the Bart Starr years and the Favre years and the Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers years, and like they've been known to just have like a good organization for a long time. They're
Right.
also one of the oldest organizations in the NFL.
So, not knowing anything about football, every once in a while I'll get into these conversations and I have these stock phrases that I pull out.
Like touchdown.
No, I'll say, well, the key to this game is defense. And everybody will be like, "Oh, yeah, that's right. How'd you, yeah." I'll be
Okay.
like, "Yep, that's really," I'll be like, "Yeah, it's really important. I mean, the protection is very, very important. Make sure you get at that quarterback." See? I mean, like,
You're not wrong.
it sounds like wisdom from on high.
You're not
And
wrong.
then another one I have is, well, the key to the game is offense. Because if you're not getting goals or touchdowns, then it's not,
You were
win the
so
game.
close.
I
You were
know.
so
Well,
close.
it wasn't.
You were doing,
Isn't that thing a goal?
you were doing so well. Aaron, if you're not getting goals, you're not doing your job.
Right. If you're
You're
not getting touchdowns,
Goals. You're thinking of the other football. You're thinking of
I'm thinking
outside America football.
right. But what is it called when they go
A
through
field goal.
a field? Well, it's a goal.
Sure.
Okay, so it was just you shortened it a
Nobody
little
calls
bit.
it a goal.
Yeah.